We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Crypto Mindset live stream. We have some relief rally going on. Jomo, what is going on? What is going on, man?
What is going on? What is going on? Natural and regular market structure, CM. That's all that's going on. I've been discussing with my members, you've been discussing with the members that the relief rally is higher probability than just a continuation downside. That's what's happening now. There's like a magnet, small magnet that is, for after a while of a lot of selling pressure, people are trying to find out whether there's hope or not. And this is the relief rally right now that we're seeing. Just a little bit. You see, just a little bit on, Bitcoin is just, trying to peek out the head, whatever. I want to show a chart for a little bit for people to understand, what might happen, in the next couple of weeks or so. And, just to make sure people are kind of understand. By the way, everyone, ask the questions. We are here to answer your questions. So don't be shy. Ask anything you want. Favorite coin, market direction, trading related, and so on and so forth. So, CM, this is the Bitcoin chart. As you can see, if we zoom into a daily, we were, heavily being supported at roughly this area of the 86,900. Okay, we've seen this happening. There was a contraction. I had a video I made called From Contraction Comes Expansion. Now, I know that you know what that means, and it just means that after a period of a contraction, usually an expansion will come. And I said the probability to go higher is more than just going down, just because of the symmetry that I have been seeing. CM, very interesting. You had this in the left shoulder, right shoulder, and in between, you had like a shrug, right? You had like a shrug. And if you measure, let's go to weekly just to make this easier, just from a perspective of measuring. If you measure the shrug from, let's call it the left shrug, you had roughly 8 bars, okay, 7, 8 bars. So right here on the right shrug, we are precisely, on the 6th shrug. So the symmetry is very much apparent that this is what's about to happen. Now, where will it go? Will we have the magnet back to the 50-week moving average or some sort of a fake out? Or who knows, CM, maybe we're going to get a surprise, bigger move, which I don't think is going to happen, is yet to be determined. But hey, that's what I'm seeing, my man. What do you think about what I said?
Yeah, man, makes sense. Makes sense. The armpits are forming on the head and shoulders. The armpits.
The armpits.
This looks like a very stinky armpit to me. It's. But the surprising thing is everybody are bullish now. You look on X, man. It's insane. I'll show you what I see now on X. You gotta see this. I showed you already this one. Where is this? Let's think. I think it's here or here. This guy. Oh, I'll show you this time. Look, first of all, these clowns. Okay, these clowns is now going viral on X. This post. They're comparing the silver. Do you see my screen?
Yeah, we see it.
Comparing the silver insanity breakout to what Bitcoin is doing now. Now, this is completely dog poop, Moonboy's dog poop. And many people are gonna get caught up in this garbage. Okay, now many baboons, most people in crypto, they are just baboons, having a banana. They have no idea what they're doing with the money. And now they see these kind of posts, and what they do, they buy. But the problem, you can buy and trade the bounce, take profits into the bounce. But these people are so naive, they're just gonna hold it into the next rejection, into the next Bitcoin lower high, and then it's going to collapse and collapse and collapse. And people, what's sad about this market? They just don't understand what is a bear market. They just don't seem to understand that there is a season, just like you have a winter and summer. They cannot seem to understand and grasp, oh no, that there is a bull market and there is a bear market. Like, man, I'm trying to teach people, in my YouTube, and these clowns are commenting and trolling, man, it's like this market needs a brutal bear market, to crush all these clowns, Man, I'm expecting the worst bear market crypto has ever saw, ever. I'm expecting in 2026. 2026 is
Yeah.
gonna be horrible. But now we're getting a bullish bounce. Make money, guys. Print, take longs. Trade the bounces. Take profits for God's sake. Don't hold it too much. Once you see Bitcoin stalling, just like Jomo showed you, once it's peaking for the right shoulder, sell everything. Okay, sell everything because you don't want to be holding it once it's going down against you.
CM, you said something very interesting, and we try to teach. You try to teach, in your very, direct way. I try to teach in my own, way. The thing is that what you said is paramount. It's so important, right? Seasonalities, right? Seasons, right? We all accept, we all understand it is, scientifically shown that there is winter, there is summer, right? There are autumns, and there is spring, right? Now, people don't understand that you can use that, exactly that actually, in order to talk about the markets, right? Some markets are just up only. That's summer, right? Up only. You just want to go long. That's the only season where holding, is actually being, rewarded. Now the thing is that if you only know how to wear, a pair of, swimming, pants, and you don't know how to put, a coat, then you'll get smoked in winter. Okay. And that's why when we said it, we don't only marry one type of season, right? So in summer we go long. Now sometimes it's choppy, right? It can be like autumn style, spring style, kind of choppy to the downside, to the upside, or winter when it's just, downward momentum, downward continuation, really horrific things. All the horrific things happen on the winter. Okay, for example, the Luna fiasco, FTX shutdown fiasco, all the bad things, hacks, a lot of rugs, a lot of bad things happen, on the in winter, right? And people don't understand it and don't try to grasp the difference. People and see, people like summer. They just want to. That's the thing. They like summer. It's fun summer. You go with a swimming suit everywhere. It's nice, dandy. The birds wearing bikinis, the boys wearing tangas, whatever. Everyone is happy, right? But people don't want to appreciate the fact that there is winter in the markets and they need to be ready for it. That's it. Just ready and appreciate and learn. And then you're that much ahead of the herd. But it's just like what you're saying. What did you call the ostriches? They dig their head in the sand. They don't want to hear. They think summer is perpetual, but it's not.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Well, let's look on some charts. This guy is asking on AVNT. Let me pull this one on for you. By the way, guys, smash the likes. We're doing these lives regularly once a week on Sunday night. Do us a favor, like the video so other people will get the recommendation to watch the lives. And also, we will know you like the content because me and Jomo, we don't give an F about YouTube nonsense. We give an F about helping our members to print more money, finding the best trades possible. Okay, so for us, it's a total, kind of waste of time. Do us a favor, smash the like so we will know it's not a waste of time. Okay, let's look on AVNT. This is AVNT. Look, man, I don't know what's your take on it. Like when you're asking, what do I think about it? For me, I think it's a bunch of rubbish crap. Okay, but if you've been buying it here, oh yeah, take profits, man. Maybe it will continue. Okay, maybe it will continue its bounce. Actually, maybe it can be a good breakout trade if it coming up to this neckline and start taking it. But again, remember, this is just an counter trend and oversold rallies. Okay, if it's going higher, sell into the pump because this thing is cooked. It's cooked. It's a dead man. It's a dead man. You can see the pump here, and yeah, it's a dead man. You need every opportunity to sell. Every rally is an opportunity to sell your bags and also to go short on the rally. All right, let's look on Ethereum. Okay, it's part of the thumbnail. Okay, Ethereum. Man, Ethereum is rubbish, man. It's absolute rubbish. Same like Bitcoin. Actually, let's look at it. By the way, it's now, it's not so much under the 50-week. It's actually more bullish than Bitcoin if you're looking at it technical wise, kinda, you can say. But still, it is very, very affected by of the Bitcoin. So it's still, there is nothing here like a there is no real edge on Ethereum. Ethereum is kind of cooked. Tom Lee is dead. The dead man. It's gonna probably jump from a bridge. Look on KASPA. KASPA actually looking better. KASPA looking better, better than Ethereum and Bitcoin, in my opinion. Again, it should start pumping soon. Actually made a video on KASPA. You have this trend line here trying to break this trend line, which is kind of cute. Let's see if it can break this trend line and go to the next trend line, right here. Can be a big move. Who knows, man? It's all up to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin will hold, look on Bitcoin. We look on ZBCN as well.
CM, with all, if a relief rally happens, from our experience, we know that you can position yourself long. New coins, because they don't have that much overhead supply, they have higher probability of making a bit more moves. For example, AVNT versus, I don't know, Ethereum, or AVNT versus KASPA. I don't like any of those too much, right? It's an oversold crap asset, 80% down from the all-time high, or in Ethereum case, a bit less, right? But, the new coins, in my 2 cents, they can have a bit of a bigger pump if, we get that relief rally. AVNT is kind of interesting. It's an exchange coin, just like MYX, and MYX got a little bit of love. So maybe, they can position themselves in that sector again. What do you think?
Yeah, but you need tradable bottoms or something, like an
For
edge.
sure.
There's no edge there, just a random pump, Random pumps they have no edge for traders, People just don't understand it. People look on these random pumps and say, I missed it. Oh, bro, come on. This is the regular poor mentality, Instead of searching for proper trade alerts, and entering the proper trade alerts, when they present themselves, they just FOMOing into some random shit coins with no, with no edge, pretty much, And again, the Bitcoin can poop the party at any moment,
Any moment, yeah.
Gotta watch next week. Next week gonna be important with the S&P and the Nasdaq, and it can be just a bear flag, man. The bear flag is still intact, It can
For sure.
it can be a bear flag, that is gonna go up here to the 98-ish area, and then puke, like it, and it's also it's not really strong. You can see the last 4 candles are so pathetic, man. Like,
pathetic.
What is this garbage? So that's, and there is so many bearish signs. It looks like it's a trap. Okay, this is we're now in a bull trap. Okay, guys, to everybody that's watching, in my opinion, you are in a bull trap. The question is, the bull trap will last 1 week or another couple of weeks, so you can get some nice juicy longs and nice, printing for your P&L, for your portfolio, for your account. Sorry, that's the question. Is it gonna be this bounce or is it gonna be this bounce? What is gonna be? I don't know, but we will be watching. Let's look on ZBCN, and I'm gonna transfer the mic for you now. ZBCN is Oh, nice. Testing the 50-day. It should bounce. Crypto looks like it's ready to bounce. Most coins looks like they're ready to bounce. Most coins, been testing the lows multiple times. You can see this looks like it's carving a nice bottom here. Zedek. So, but again, you need a breakout here. You need to clear that trend line and then hold it, and then maybe you can run, to the 40s, whatever, man. It could be a nice little swing trade. But again, it's all up to the stinky Bitcoin. The stinky Bitcoin, the people, the altcoin traders, the altcoin baboons, let's call them, the altcoin baboons. They don't understand that Bitcoin is the daddy, okay? Bitcoin is the DJ. If it's printing nice green little candles, the shit coins can run, okay? Can have a little bounce, really frog. But if Bitcoin, the DJ, start taking a shit or selling off a little bit or fizzling or losing momentum, it's over. And they will not never understand it. I don't understand these people. Man, me and you, we've been watching these charts for like 8 years straight, the crypto charts, 8 years daily. How can a person not understand the significance of the Bitcoin in this shitcoin scam market? Like, everything is Bitcoin. If you don't have a bullish Bitcoin or a holding Bitcoin or a relatively healthy or cute Bitcoin short term, you got nothing, mate. And,
sure.
And they cannot understand it.
No, because they don't try to understand the market structure. How does crypto work? What are the seasonalities? CM, they're just trying to find the coin and hope that coin will make them rich. Right? It's a gambling. Exactly.
Remember the ZBCN, also the KASPA, but lately we have the ZBCN madness. We had the ZBCN hype, in like middle of 2025.
Yeah, May.
When a lot of people, we actually brought some people live on the stream, and some of them told us, I really hope ZBCN will go to $1 and will change my family future. Come on, man. Are you serious, man?
That's
the
thing.
And we told him live, are you fucking serious, man? Really? Are you serious? Man, we were laughing at him live, man. And we told him, never hold a shitcoin. Once it breaks, support. Once it breaks, bearish. Okay? Once it breaks, bearish, get the fuck out. And they don't understand. They just don't understand how to determine if their coin is bullish or bearish. For them, the coin is always bullish, Jumbo.
Always.
Dazzle me. It's dazzling.
Look at the KASPA lovers, man. It's down 80%. They're still bullish on the coin. Down 80%.
KASPA, you know what? KASPA, you know what? If there is a coin I can forgive, is the KASPA. Because KASPA have something in it quite unique. Again, I'm not a holder. I'm never gonna hold KASPA in a downtrend. I'm just saying it's been proven in the history. Okay,
it hasn't been proven yet. It might prove. No, we need to see another cycle.
He is actually a coin that can do stuff alone. You know what I mean? So
yes, it moves. It has its own cycle. It has its own cycle. I agree.
Obviously, we're not gonna hold it. But
I agree, and this is what comes. Look, CM, I went just 2 days ago. I screened all the market, everything. I went coin by coin in Binance, Bybit, everything, coin by coin. CM, you know what I found out? I will do this. You know what I found out? You know what? This is actually a very good question by Boostan to kind of answer what I'm saying. I went chart by chart, okay? 99.9% of all coins look like this. All of them, they look like crap in the toilet. This is Naka, all right? Our dude, Boostan. Cheers, Boostan. Asking
go on
about
the weekly.
Naka.
Go on the weekly.
I will go on the weekly just to make sure people understand. Look, over here, I have a lot of paintings because this is where this was the front side, right? This was the bull market for Naka. This was the bull market for the majority of crypto, actually. Actually, most of the coins, they topped in March 2024. Most of the altcoins topped in March 2024. Okay, so this was the front side. Now you have the back side. Many coins have been in the backside for a long time and just continuously are going down and down and down and down. Most coins, CM, they look very similar to Naka. You can go coin by coin by coin, and they all look very bad. So my dear friend Bustan, look, Naka is in the dumpster, looking very weak, looking like it just wants to continue. No buyers, only sellers. Only sellers. There's only sellers in this coin. Only sellers. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. Most CM, I went through thousands of charts, like 2,000 charts the other day. All of them look almost the same. Very few coins look different. They're just meme coins. Look at the favorite meme coins of people, CM. Look, well, this now got a little bit of love this week. But besides that, look at it. Crashed down from the top. Let's see. Let's measure this. From the top, right? All the way to even here. It's 76%. All the way to the bottom was 89%. All altcoins, that we said we had a relief rally. We're having a relief rally right now. Are we trading it? No, because we don't just buy random coins. But all the coins, when did this top? Well, this top December 2024. But all meme coins, man, looking really, really bad. What do you think? Do you think Morad is alive? Where is he? Morad, man. We talked about him many times.
Guys, smash the like, subscribe, drop a question. I'll look on this baby. Yeah, actually, the Murad coin looks kind of good. It's on my radar for actually watching some meme coins for longs. I'm gonna share it obviously with the membership. If you want to, guys, join our membership. We're gonna show you the link in a second. But this is BNB. This guy likes the BNB. Again, man. Yeah, BNB might have a bounce, but it's cooked, man. This is a blow off top, okay? Blow off top. You have a monthly shooting star here. Okay, this is bearish as fuck. Okay, you had it went to 1,400 and it broke down all the way back to it got a 50% haircut and it couldn't even bounce. What a shit show, man. Ugh, disgusting. Anyway, can you make some brr on the bounce now? Could be if you're gonna get a big long bounce. Yeah, but not for me, not my cup of tea. BNB, not my cup of tea.
It had a parabolic blow off, man.
Yeah,
BNB.
it actually was one of the latest coins to top out. So you really want to be careful from these babies, okay? Because these babies just topped out, so they have much more downside. Eigen. You asked about Eigen, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this shit took the PP boy is here, man. You can see the PP boy.
The PP boy.
That actually was the shit lady. The shit lady with the skirt. She took a big shit here, like a long shit. She's a vegan, so
she said that she's a vegan.
She's a vegan, so she take huge shit.
Huge,
and now,
slow, grinding.
And now the PP boy is like plicky. Man, Eigen, Mr. Who is this guy, man? Wait a second. Who's this guy, man?
A new dude, never heard of it. Afo.
Who is this? Afo Clinton 7810. Sir, stop everything. Join VIP. Your coin selection is horrific. Okay, Eigen should not be even existed as a cryptocurrency. The way the chart looks, this is a scam rug pull. It's a rug pull, man. You need to know what you're doing, with your funds. This market don't give an F about you or anyone else that buying these shit coins. They're gonna go to zero. Many of these coins are gonna go to zero, sir. And it's nothing can stop the bear, from doing that, And we're gonna go to recession probably next year, man. This year, some nasty stuff are coming. You need to know what you're doing. Now, me and Jomo, we run a membership. You can join our VIP. We give trade alerts, market updates, trading education, general support, anything you need. By the way, if you trade with big money, more than 50K, consider joining our elite VIP service to get the best of the best. We're going to train you. We're going to show you how to be a short seller, how to print in a bear, how to grow your wealth in a bear market environment when all the entire world is gonna lose everything. Everybody are gonna lose everything. We're gonna show you ways to grow your wealth so for the next bull market, you're already gonna be super wealthy. Then you can buy or DCA into Bitcoin or to go long from the lows like we're gonna do with big capital. Oh boy, it's gonna be amazing. I think you are muted, mate.
Man, I agree with you. And look, this world is so uncertain, CM. Did you see what Trump did right now in Venezuela? Everyone, probably, if you're connected to the internet, you saw that Trump literally invaded Venezuela, man. Literally invaded Venezuela, took the dictator, took the president captive, took him to the United States to charge him with, like drug and take him to jail. Basically, he's gonna be in the United States jail for the rest of his life. This dude, man, he's the president. Well, he's a tyrant, right? But he's the president of Venezuela. It's so uncertain, and it's in these times where most people get mind boggled, man, mind boggled, because they try to make sense of these news instead of trying to make sense of all these news. What I suggest, what me and you do, we actually simplify things. We don't listen to all that noise. We look at the charts, we look at the price action, we see what all market participants are doing, and we actually understand how they can, from a probability standpoint, create ROI for us, all right? And people, they don't appreciate the fact you can make huge ROI on the downside when everybody's, mind boggled, dumb fuck, don't know what to do, everything is uncertain, prices are falling down. That's a huge opportunity. And for people that do have those accounts, or every mistake, let's say you have 100K, 500K, more, whatever, right? Every mistake you make on a stupid decision you made because you thought that this invasion is going to pump prices because Venezuela has oil, or whatever kind of, I don't know, stupid decision you're trying to do, make sense of macro decisions, and you lost 20%, 30% of your capital. Stop doing it. Just come to that VIP. We will guide you because we simplified things. We have a bottom up approach, right? And for example, there's a dude over here. He's asking about the opinion on ZIG. Let me talk about this, for example, because this is something that showcases, a lot of what I just said, right? So this is the ZIG chart. I went to the weekly. This chart, my friend, screams stage 4 continuous downside, right? This is just in a stage 4 downtrend right now, okay? The uptrend, very short uptrend. By the way, CM, and now we traded it over here. I remember we traded it successfully on the upside from here. And then, CM, this entered into the longest stage 3 I've seen in my life in crypto. All this sideways move is just a topping phase. Let's just measure it for just for the sake of it. All this 574 days of it topping formation, CM. What do you think about, man, just didn't stop topping and now finally broke down, right? Broke down. This was already a relief rally. This is probably going to go down from here and do something like this and eventually evaporate out of existence. This is an AI coin, I remember, from the AI fest. Probably just going to go continuously down. This coin, if you hold this coin for such a long time, it screamed, sell, sell, I'm topping, sell. This is the thing, CM. This is why, the framework, this is the basic stuff that we teach, right? The frameworks of how we do things. You don't want to hodl things. You do not want to hodl things because this topped for 2 years, you made crap. No ROI, negative ROI if you held it for 2 years. And these were amazing 2 years for traders. 2025 was a blast. It was amazing. And people sat on a coin. See, what do you think about that, man? Give me your take.
Yeah, man, people just need to stop, sitting on coins and just join a trading service, whatever. Start educating yourself. You're wasting time. Was a complete waste of time sitting on ZIG, for example, if you sat on it, or if you want to long it now. Also, it's a mistake because it's bearish. It's very, very bearish. People or you have two options, you know, in the market. Or you educate yourself, you start learning, you grow, and you become like an individual trader doing it all yourself, or you just become a follower and you grow through following and you learn through following. You can join our membership, just become a follower. Me personally, I actually started my trading career as some kind of a follower in a trading service back in 2018. Obviously, I lost all my money because the dude was a complete moron, averaging down in a bear market, and I got lost. I got cooked. But that was the stepping point. Stepping point? That was the beginning of my journey as a trader. Now I'm a trader, man. I don't need nobody, you know. I'm doing my own decision. I see a chart. I can do it. I can do, you know, I can take any decision. I can buy any commodity, anything that is traded. I can trade it. You know, I'm a trader for life. I'm a trader for life. You know, and really, we
It's a
welcome
skill
you to
set.
join our VIP. We're joining the VIP, man.
It's a skill set. I think it's one of the best skill sets. You know, this weekend I was at family, you know, my wife's family, and they asked me, am I happy with what I do? Because, you know, I work long hours and whatever. And I told them, what do you mean? Of course I'm happy. It's the best thing ever. Trading and investing is the best thing ever. By the way, the son is saying before this question, CM, he asked something. He said, he talked to you specifically. He said, CM, buying stacks at 7 cents in October. Can stacks hit $5 in 2028? He's asking you. As if you can
Ignore
know the future.
ignore it, man. This is bollocks, man. This is just a shit coin that is probably gonna disappear. You know, so really, you
I will
don't
show
wanna.
it. Let's show it to everyone. Let's show. This is the learning point, Sam. This is a good learning because someone is asking. Look at this coin. Had two, you know, very wild moves. This is very, you know, this is common for, you know, altcoins. Shit coins, it's common where they have like a run and back. Actually, this is one of the only coins that actually tried to attempt a new from one cycle to another. So what I mean is that it had a first cycle here and then actually had another cycle. So people could have traded it twice, or if they bought the peak, they had an opportunity to sell at break even after a couple of years, right? But to be honest, Mr. Sunny, I don't think this is going to happen again. I mean, if it does, it's probably going to, you know, do something like this in the future. Where is that? Where it kind of emulates, does something like this, whatever. We don't know when. I'm not going to bet on it, but it's not going to make a new all-time high. This is probably done and gone. And you can see how erratic this behavior is. This is not an edge, right? Looking at, for some reason, kind of choosing and picking a coin like stacks for a reason of, it's in what Sunny is actually saying. Hey, this is in the gutter. Because it's in the gutter, I'm going to try and buy it for a potential move up in the future. Again, this is opportunity lost because A, you don't know that it will happen. You're just guessing, assuming, you're speculating with something with really low probability. And B, right, it can take 2 to 3 years to even get to 50 cents or $1, right? Probably never see $5 at all, okay? And instead of doing something with a repeatable edge that you can actually be profitable with ROIs every month, you're going to be waiting for years potentially to make a couple of bucks. And that's not how you do it. That's not how you do it, right? Bottom line.
That's a gambler, man. That's a gambler approach, man. This guy is gambling on his bullshit coin selection without no edge. The difference between you, my friend, and me and Jomo, we let the market show us the next winners in the early bull market. That's why we nailed all the winners this bull cycle from their lows, and we're gonna keep doing that repeatedly. Why? Because we're not assuming a stupid shitcoin will be wow next cycle. No, we wait for the market to tell us, hey, this is a new privacy coin. Hey, this coin is new. This coin is new. We go with the new coins. You are buying the old ugly girls. We go with the top models. You get me? We are different, mate. You know, you saying, oh, you saying you have 380,000 G's to deploy in 2026 when BTC is 38K, blah, blah. Like you have a clock exactly in October, 38,000, 380,000. Come on, boy. Let's grow up, boy. What do we have here? Do you keep record of your monthly cumulative percentage gains? What are Jomo? Show him your. Show him. You. Show him.
All right, man. Yes, of course. Keep record. Okay, I'm not going to share the entire record. All right, but where is it? Are you seeing this? Yeah, but you can see this is from a financial competition. This is from a trading competition. Okay, I shared, the URL in the chat. Financial competition. If you go, okay, down to the stock division over here, you can see that I'm here with an 88.2% gain since May. Right, I joined in May. Right, I can show proof if people want. Okay, since May, and actually I finished again since May in this account up like 94%. Okay, so instead of trying to ask me month by month cumulative results, here you're going to see my yearly results on something that is backed by someone that is actually fact checking everything, all the trade statement and so on and so forth. So you can go to the financial-competition.com. You can see me over there and you see proof of what CM and I are talking over here, right? We actually, do what we preach, and this is nothing out of the ordinary. Okay, we do it, every year, and that's how we sustain ourselves. That's how we grow our wealth. That's how we grow, who we are. That's how we get to our goals. That's how, we live our lifestyle. That's why we preach it. We love it. So there you go. You have proof
that
over
was
there.
also without the first quarter, which was very good for short selling.
Only from May.
The first quarter was like around 30 to 40 to 50% gain on the entire account. Okay. Yeah. Remember, we talking accounts here. Okay. The crypto bros, they are a bunch of baboons. They don't know, they think everything is a portfolio. Okay. We have accounts. Okay. From the accounts, we take positions, or longs or short. Okay. It doesn't matter to us. If the market goes down, we short it. Okay. It's the downtrend is an opportunity to make bling bling. So really, if you want to get the best of the best, join the VIP link below, man, and follow us. Just follow us.
Yeah, if you want to join a winning team, actually verified by a competition, not just people on YouTube just selling BS. And we talked about all these monkeys around that they have no idea what they're doing. Okay, here you go. You saw my results since May. You can follow actually winning traders, someone that this is actually his life. Okay, all you need to do is scan the QR code and you can join. Follow someone that is actually winning. I mean, isn't that the best you can do, CM, if you're actually looking for someone to guide you, someone that is actually verified in a competition? That's what I would have done.
People are like, they prefer, a lot of people prefer to be losers. They just like to lose. I've been sharing my amazing trades so long, on Twitter, on X, on YouTube. Some people just losers. They like to get lost. They like to get wrecked. They like to get wrecked. So it is what it is, mate.
Look,
what do we have
Yasuk
here?
is asking, do you make live trading every day? Hey, we make updates. CM makes updates every day. I make updates a couple of times a week, right? We share, our trades with, specialized signals. Everything is in the WAP, my friend. Everything. It's simple. Everything that we do, all right, for ourselves, we post, right? We post everything, the entries, the exits, why we do things, the rationale we teach. We have courses. Everything is there, right? If you want someone daily, smoothing you, CM has daily market updates. No one will ever give you something so granular. Daily market updates. I do a couple of times a week, like 3 times, because that's enough, I think, for me. But if you want daily, hey, so whatever, man. And you get everything over there. So yeah, definitely. CM, look at this. STX is SEC approved, CM.
I don't give an F, man. You know, this guy is saying, "Oh, he made so much money, man." If you're so, you know, you made so much money, woof, yay, woo, man. Join the VIP. Stop being cheap because you're gonna blow it up. The way you talk before you blow it up or completely, because you look like a guy that can blow it up. Join Elite VIP now, man. You know, now join Elite VIP. Book a call with me and Jomo. We're gonna guide you through the bear. We're gonna make you print, flip the 280 or the 380, whatever you blah blah blah. Flip it to much more than that. So in the end of the bear, you're going to have much more than that, and you will be able to retain the wealth and to grow it consistently, become professional, because you don't think like a professional, you think like a clown.
Man, anyone that says something like this is
saying a coin is a SEC approved is a clown mindset. You really
he's
believe
flexing also.
Yeah, believe nonsense, you know. SEC, come on, man, come on. Cheeky, pooky.
The flexors always go down, man. The flexors,
Yeah,
they always go down.
Yeah. The you know, the dog bark. Is not gonna attack you. It's not dangerous. You know, it's just barking, bark.
Good for
Rabbit.
him.
Anyway, let's look on this guy, Victor Mora. How are you doing, man? Just out of curiosity, if you guys are so good at trading, why do you sell services? Are you selling shovels during the gold rush? Oh, you're so salty and poor, man.
No, man, why not? I mean, we're business people. This complements what we already do. We already do all of this, everything. It complements.
This question is so stupid. It's just like asking a guy that is a pro guitar player why he is teaching other people guitar playing. That's what we do for a living, boy. That's what we do for a living. We're here to teach people how to do it themselves instead to get wrecked like you, okay? So stop being salty and pathetic and go cry to mommy for another $200 to buy your favorite meme coin, okay? From California, USA, crypto has been a blessing. Okie dokie, man. Okie dokie. Tiki. What else do we have? That's what we do, man. We do the lives to sell our services and to help people. If you have any questions, if you're salty or you're crying like a little baby boy, unsubscribe, man. We don't give an F. We don't give an F, man, you know? Anyway, Jomo, let's wrap it up, man. I got to bounce. You muted. You want to say anything?
No, man, I just want to for sure, man. I'm with you. This was a nice Sunday. We had people. If you're here to learn, hey, we're gladly here. Next time, ask good questions, something that we can actually teach, not things that are a bit salty and are kind of trying to push the things, you know.
Losers.
We're coming here. Hey, every Sunday we're here. Get ready with good questions. If you actually want to win, if you actually want to become a winner, or join the membership, it's okay. Okay, you want to join, perfect. We're there. If you don't and you just want to do YouTube, whatever, at least come with good questions. This is like a free resources that we come once a week. Two people that are doing this for years now. For years have been doing this. Ask good questions. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming. We enjoyed this live. See you in the next one. Cheers, everybody.